So this is a problem where we're subtracting rational expressions. This one's a little bit more involved. Seems like they always give us an easy one and then a more complicated one, and you really want to see both. Now, whenever we're subtracting, we always have to be careful because it's simply subtraction. Okay, now look at the denominators. They're not factored. So the first thing to do is factor those denominators. This first denominator factors into x plus 2 times x plus 2, or you could write it as x plus 2 squared. The other denominator factors, it's the difference of squares, x plus 2, x minus 2. So what will be in the LCD? I'll go over here and write my LCD. I'll have to have 2 factors of x plus 2. I have to do that because of the first denominator. So I'll need an x plus 2 and I'll need another x plus 2. Again, you can write it as x plus 2 squared if you want. I just don't usually. All right, and then I don't need another x plus 2 because I have enough x plus 2's, right? I just need an x minus 2. Remember in our example with the numbers, we didn't repeat the 3 2's because they both had them. So I don't have to have another factor of x plus 2. You have to be careful on these because you want your denominator to be as small as possible, otherwise it'd get really complicated. Okay, so what do we have to do? Well, in this first expression, I need an x minus 2, so I'll be multiplying that in. And then over here, I need another x plus 2. Okay, so let me see if I can write this out just a little bit. I've got 6 times x minus 2. I'm going to have to multiply that out. Minus 2 times x plus 2. I'm going to have to multiply that out. Over, and then the denominator I have is the LCD. X plus 2, and x minus 2. Now, sometimes students make a big mistake here and they're like, oh, I can cancel. No, you can't cancel. I sound all mean in the video. You can't cancel because of the subtraction. You can only cancel if you have all multiplication up there. Stuff times stuff times stuff. But we have stuff minus stuff. So if you were thinking that, don't do that. Okay, so we're going to distribute here. So I have 6x minus 12. And then I have to make sure I distribute the negative 2. So it's going to be minus 2x and then minus 4. Over, and then it's that denominator. Sometimes it's a pain to keep writing the denominator, but it's best just to keep writing it because you don't want to forget the denominator. Okay, now in the numerator, now I can combine some stuff. The 6x and the minus 2x, that's 4x. And then the negative 12 and the negative 4, that's negative 16. Okay, now in the numerator, I should see if that factors. It does. It's got a GCF of 4. Now, it did factor in the numerator, and it would have been really cool if something canceled, but nothing canceled. So even though we factored, it didn't really help us. So which way do you want the answer? It doesn't matter to me, either this way or this way. I kind of like the second way because then I know you at least tried to simplify it, and it didn't work out, but you know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Now, if that had been like x minus 2, then you could have canceled something, but it's not. So that's the answer.